All right, actually, we're in the kitchen right now before we check with Mike, and this is a good rainy day recipe, I would say. If you're at home and you got a rack of lamb, why not cook it up? It's been cooking here on this griddle-type pan right now with Chef Chaz, right?
Right. We're continuing with our rack of lamb and our ratatouille timbali. Doesn't that smell great?
Oh, even before you cooked it, it smelled great.
Right.
Here, so.
Garlic, rosemary, mustard, heavy, robust. Herbs hold up with a lamb that's got a slightly gamey taste. Joe, you're going to make our ratatouille, so I'm going to ask you to hit this with some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I
want to get that pan nice and hot if you can.
And you can add all of these from the top. We're going to start with
onions, we got
mushrooms.
This is mainly, it's a big vegetable conglomerate, basically. I love this dish. It's great.
Joe's adding mushrooms. He's got eggplant.
Right.
And two kinds of peppers, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper.
Sparking up good. I just think I lost an eyebrow there for a second. Hang on a second.
Zucchini.
We're going to watch out. Something's going to catch fire here.
And
zucchini.
A bay leaf.
A bay leaf for
Our
flavor.
Seasonings are bay leaf. We've got a little...
Well, we don't have it anymore.
We won't use oregano today. Right. A little bit of cumin.
But if you have oregano, you can always use it.
You know what? We're only cumin. It's a joke. So, you know, we keep going.
I'm only cumin. I knocked all over your oregano
Joe.
all over the floor. All right.
You can see we've cubed these up really small. This is a small dice. You can nurse that.
You can also make ratatouille with bigger chunks of vegetables as well, right?
But for this application, we are going to use a small dice because we're going to take one of these grape leaves and we're going to wrap this up for a very elegant presentation. I don't know about the Brits being royal, but this dish is fit for a king.
And it's so colorful too. It's so colorful. If we could look at the just the different colors that are in the pan right now going, it's pretty amazing. It's going to go really well with the lamb, I bet.
Absolutely. So we've got just to recap, we've got a bay leaf, we've got cumin, here's some oregano. We're going to put a little bit of oregano.
That's some of the oregano that didn't fall on the floor, so don't worry about that. We're okay there.
All right. And the last thing, you always want to hold back on your garlic because it can burn. And if it burns, it's bitter. A lot of people make that mistake. So we'll hold back. Now, we've got all this. Can you smell that?
Yeah, I think it smells down the hall right now. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
In the meantime, while Joe is doing that, these grape leaves you can buy, like I say, in any international market. These are grape leaves that have been brined in vinegar and salt, so they're salty. So what we're going to want to do, we're going to drape these leaves, coat them in olive oil, drape them in here for a beautiful, very elegant presentation.
So you already put a little olive oil on them right now? Or?
We didn't, but we are going to. I cut the stem out of the leaves because that's a hard mouthfeel.
Yeah, you don't want
and
that.
we make a little V like this.
Okay.
And we're going to simply get a ramekin here and coat it with some extra virgin olive oil.
Just with the fingertip.
And we're going to coat our leaves with olive oil because they're pretty salty and brittle at this point, so we want to rehydrate them.
A little bit.
Yes, with oil. And we're going to drape our grape leaves.
So this might be the trickier part of the recipe here for a novice like me, but it doesn't seem too difficult.
Not really.
Right. Okay.
We're just going, this can all be done ahead of time.
Right, okay.
So these are coated in olive oil.
Okay.
You get the idea. And we're making, this is, in Italian, this is called timbal, which is actually a drum shape. And it's a beautiful presentation. We'll show you the plate at the end.
Okay. We're getting close, though, because this lamb looks pretty much ready to go.
The lamb is beautiful. So we have pre-cooked some wild rice pilaf.
That is the wildest rice
the
ever.
Wildest rice.
No, that's a line from The Honeymooners.
Is it?
Sorry.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something.
Remember that when he cooks and stuff?
I forgot to tell you guys something. All right. We're going to garnish, so we put our little bit of bell pepper on the bottom of this guy. So
then you put the leaf on top?
Yeah, because when we fold it out on the plate, it'll have the garnish on the bottom.
Oh, it'll look great.
Okay, so don't forget that.
Always thinking.
Then we're going to drape this. We're thinking in terms of, at the college, we also stress plate presentation creativity, as well as methodology and skill set.
This is a great dish if you want to impress people that are coming over for dinner, too.
This is state-of-the-art, Joe. Yeah. I have fixed this for many celebs, so I'm a firm believer that you should eat like a king every day.
Absolutely.
And if you take cooking classes, you'll know how to feed yourself. That's wonderful. You'll never go hungry.
That's true.
So this is so beautiful here with the colors. That's why we've chosen all of this. We're going to layer these vegetables into this timbal.
Oh, it smells unbelievable.
Doesn't it? And you're going to want to pack that down tightly.
Okay,
so when they cut through this green layer, they're going to get a beautiful layer of vegetables. See how nice that is?
That's perfect.
I mean, these are everyday vegetables, but we're trying to create something that's a little bit more special in terms of presentation.
Right.
Okay.
But fairly straightforward if you just follow what we're doing right here. And you can also go online for the latest recipes and everything else we have. Chef Chaz, thank you so much for making this beautiful dish of lamb and timbal, right?
Great.
Timbali?
It's a timbal.
It's a timbal.
These go in a water bath, and they go into the oven. The water bath keeps them from drying out, Joe.
Okay.
So we'll put this right into
Keep it hydrated there.
the oven.
All right, well, Chef Chaz is doing that. We're going to send it back to you guys, but later on he's going to show us what to do with the leftovers from this beautiful dish. Guys, back to you.
You did a good job.
Tell you this.